Please welcome David Walliams.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
No, always good to welcome back to the show. Always good to have you on, and great to have a world tour premiere here. But you're there. This is a long way to go to start the tour.
Well, it's not a world. It's a tour of Australia and New Zealand. And if you haven't heard of New Zealand, it's a small island just off Australia.
Really?
And yeah, I'm doing a show called An Audience With. So it's 2 hours in my company. The show is very worked out. It's not just me rocking up. It's me telling lots of stories. There's clips you've never seen before. The emphasis will be very much on entertaining people and creating lots of laughs. And it's a chance for people to ask me any question they want. So I'm really looking forward to it. We've been working on the show now for a few months. So we don't start until September, October. So I think it's going to be really fun. I can't wait myself. And also the good thing about Australians is you can't shock them. However rude the humour, you are unshockable.
Are we dirtier than Kiwis, would you say?
Nothing's dirtier than Kiwis.
David, I want to know, so you're coming
No,
down...
I think you are actually.
Oh,
I think
really?
you are
Me
dirtier than
specifically?
Kiwis.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Sarah,
You're
you're from
very much
Queenslanders
the
are dirtier.
dirtiest. Now, let me tell you this. One time I was, when I was in Australia and sort of doing the Little Britain live tour, I went on a date with this girl and I opened the car door for her. And she went, "Oh my God, I can't believe you've done that." She went, "No Australian man has ever opened the car door for me." So,
Come on.
Really?
a little bit of
That's a stab at you
British
two.
charm went a
Can
long
I just ask,
way. Yeah.
where did you meet her, Mr. Walliams?
Where did I meet her?
Yes.
I actually on Bondi Beach.
Oh, really?
Let's not go into this at great length, but yeah,
but
she was swimming, I was swimming, and we shared a love of swimming.
Right, okay.
Things moved on from there.
So I'm assuming that's kind of what you're going to tell us on your tour. Your never heard before stories. What other
Yes.
things are you going to share with us?
What other things I'm going to share? Well, I mean, I just want to tell as many funny stories as I possibly can. And as we've been working on the show, I realise there's loads that I've just told my friends that I've never told the public. So, you know, it'll be some intimate things, some embarrassing things, and things about famous people as well, because people always love to hear stories about famous people. So, cheeky things I've said to well-known people. Like, I was once talking to Elton John and he... Can I say the word penis?
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
did.
it's too late now.
And he said something, about something about his penis. And I went, I didn't know you had a penis. You kept that quiet. Stories like that. I've now said penis twice, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, funny interactions I've had with people. I also want to tell some brilliant stories about Barry Humphries, because I got to know him quite well. It was one of the sort of great pleasures of my life, because I went to see him. He did a show in the West End in the 1980s, and I went to see that as a teenager, and it was like mind-blowing for me, because it was like, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to put on a dress. And if I get some laughs, then that's a bonus. And then, you know, it's one of those amazing things in life when you sometimes get to know your heroes. And he told me some of the funniest stories of all time. So I want to share some of those as well, things I think he would have even told in public.
Just quickly, I've got to ask you anything, if that's all right. Because I know you're quite pally with Prince William and Kate. What's going on with Kate at the moment?
I'm not that pally with them. I went to Wimbledon and I sat in the royal box with my mum and they were sat in front of us. But I haven't seen them since, so I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. I'm sure she's fine. It's just the press like to go crazy about these things. But I'm sure she's fine. She's like the sweetest people you could ever meet. Yeah. And he was absolutely charming too, lovely to my mum and dad. So I wish them very well. I'm sure they're fine. It's just... In Britain, basically, if the royals aren't in a newspaper, front page of a newspaper every day, there's something going wrong. And so So it's just like an obsession with her. But I think she was pictured at the weekend.
Yeah, show the video.
She
I think
looked
it's
fine.
settled Kate down. No more conspiracies from her. It'll all be fine. In the meantime, the world premiere tour of An Audience with David Walliams is coming to Australia, as you heard, also New Zealand. Tickets on sale now. Head to our website for details. And would you please thank David Walliams?
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.